fall for some months and ascend. Why? When a child is born, everybody becomes excited and will bring gifts and all of that. But we begin to see from the days of the patriarchs that no child enters the earth without princes and warlocks and all kinds of other spiritual creatures. I began to preach and teach here on Tuesday about this side of the kingdom, how it has been thrown into utter violence and princes have taken possession of it. And if any man must institute anything, I said on Tuesday, for those who were not here, I said you cannot build anything until you've bought land. It's applicable to this physical world. If you are moved with zeal, you just save money and then you have not secured your land documents properly, then you went to build. Although you gave so much of your years to it and many resources, at the end of the day, an authority in the land can show up and pull down your labors of many years. It has been the fate of many people. You can't build a family until you have bought the land the family will be built on. And you only buy land through priesthood. You journey to the foundation of the city and you write your name there, so that when princes ask you who are you, you tell them to refer to the document that you possessed a land first before you did anything. A business is not permitted to rise in this world until you buy the land it will stand on. How can you build a family in a world as dirty as this and you have not bought your land? The day princes will dare to come around your space, the only reason why you can banish them is because you have legally claimed that land. Mind you, there's no free space in the world again. The whole world has been thrown into violence from the days of John the Baptist. This side of the kingdom suffered violence. Only violent men can lay claim on their inheritance by force. It took violence to make you sin. This is why after the act committed, you begin to feel guilt, because that guilt is a message that this is not the normal inclination of your heart. This is not what you want to do. If that is what you want, you will still be happy at the end of it. They forced you through violence, a law in the flesh, made you by force to comply with a nature. So righteousness too will be violence. There must be a level of violence. You know, there are many people that look at the word. They just look at the scripture, they read it, they sleep on it, you hide it under your pillow. You know, some people even think that the message time is the boring session of service. They are dancing, rejoicing when the praise team are singing. Once you say, let us open our Bible, and the average man starts sleeping. And he does not know that they are making reference to the material that created him. When a car gets faulty, you take it back to the workshop. If anything goes out of course in your life, the only thing that can fix you is the word. It is what produced you that can correct you. Your spare part is inside the word. How do you use the word? If you are reading the Bible, when you contemplate on the truth of the scripture, it's equivalent to what you do when you download an app. And if you understand how apps work, when you have downloaded it, you still cannot use it until it is installed. It is praying with the word that installs that thing that you just read, or else it's a head knowledge. It can be in your head, but it's not life in you yet. The only way to turn this knowledge into life is still priesthood. Everything I'm saying is pointing at prayer. And when you pray, you don't go and say, Father, is this how we watch us and we'll die? Spirits don't understand that thing you say. You come with strong reasons. Nothing is stronger than the word. Lord, your word says, mighty men in this kingdom are not, they are not wrestlers, they are lawyers. Men who can understand a constitutional ground, and they will not take no until they win. You stay with God. And when you go to God, you go with the word. Never. You know, I'm amazed when I see people want to use human wisdom to contend with spirits. The devil is encamping around you and you are bringing African proverbs. Say, our people say, E? If you see a frog running in the afternoon, something bigger than it is pursued. There was a wisdom above you. Solomon handled it, and that falling cherub still corrupted him. Leave your wisdom. Run to the word. Hold it. Even Jesus had to say it is written. Hold it.
crawl for some months and ascend. Ascend. Hi.